Recently, I had a lovely interview on the Lance Scurv show, and the host, Lance, he asked me a very interesting question. He asked me what it is within me and why and how I was able to be so peaceful. The question had me stumped because I had no idea how to answer the question, and I'm not sure if I answered it properly. Now, I had a lot of time to ponder my real truth regarding that question. And what I have come up with is, since a child, I think I have been meditating without even knowing it. It's like I had this ability to slip into a meditation without trying, without even knowing what a meditation is. Now, the question is, did I do it out of protection, or did it just come naturally? I don't know. I'm assuming that it came naturally because I've been doing it for as long as I can remember. I did it in class. Grade 1, I would be in meditation, and the teacher would interrupt my meditation asking me a question about what she just spoke about. And I had no clue what she spoke about because I was so deep into my meditation. And when she would pull me out of that state, I remember being annoyed because where I was so much more my speed. It was so much more pleasant than being in the classroom. I found the classroom to be very linear, and I was more abstract. So when she would pull me out of that state, it did bother me, but I had to adapt. And there was times when I did think that something was wrong with me because of the way teachers, they would make you feel like something is wrong with you for doing that, when realistically it's a form of meditation. Now, of course, you might say, I went to school to learn. I went to school to learn from the teacher, so I should be paying attention to what she is teaching me, which I did, It's just there was the odd time that I would drift into my meditation and be happy. So the fact that I've been doing this since kindergarten, and who knows how long before that, I've kept that with me. It's just a part of me. It's just me. And as I go through my life, I go through my days, I carry with me that meditation, that meditative state. And when people interact with me, I think they are seeing or they are picking up on me being in a state of peace. But what they're seeing really is the meditative state that I'm in. And I could be somewhere where there's somebody that knows me, spots me, and I may even walk right past them without even seeing them due to me being in that state of meditation. And they may look at me and take offense to that, but it's not the fact that I didn't see them or I pretended not to see them. It's that I was in my state of meditation. And I think in some ways it's helped me on my journey in this life, because I've come to realize that this world is not what you think it is when you're younger, and people are all on their own levels on this journey, and people have their own thoughts, and due to this, sometimes life can be difficult, and minds and ideas can clash, and things that you may see and feel may not be pleasant. So being in this meditative state constantly has kind of helped me in some ways, and I have to learn to deal with it and just learn to make it work for me. And that's basically what I've done. Now there is another side to it, whereas I have to learn to come out of that state in order to engage with the world and the people and be aware of my surroundings and things like that. But I am also grateful for that state that I have, that I can resort to, because just like everyone else, I've gone through my share of hurt and pain, and this meditative state has helped me through my life, and I won't apologize for it, and I won't look at it as it's something that is wrong. I believe that it is something that is right, because there are people right now that are trying hard to get to such a state, and it's difficult for some people. So I am also grateful. I am very grateful that I was born with the ability to slip into a meditative state when needed. Now, it is not always there for me. There are times when I get caught up in 2D, 3D, and I forget that I have this state. But when I remember that I have it, I can easily go back to it. It's there for me. And so I wish I had explained it this way to Lance on the show, but I don't know, so I just said, let me explain it here, and that's what it is. And it's a blessing, it's helped me deal with a lot of past traumas, and it helps me deal with fears that I do have. And what can I say? I have a very rich imagination, and I'm happy that I have it. I'm grateful. And so I walk with that, and that's what people pick up on, I guess, when they meet me or they converse with me. They can feel it, and I feel it in others as well. There are lots of people out there that are doing the same thing, and I understand. I understand what it is, and I see it. When I see it, I know it. I see it in others, and I see those that are struggling and don't have it, but they can learn. That's the thing. We can learn from each other. I learn how to come out of my shell and experience things through other people. And other people can learn to zone in. Thank you for listening to this message.